Tonight's forecast doesn't look good. Predicted strong winds, combined with Miami's crowded port, mean this evening's departure is going to be one of the most difficult manoeuvres of the cruise. And the man at the helm is Captain Giovanni. This suave Italian has spent nearly 40 years at sea, and seafaring runs in his blood.
My grandfather was a captain, my father was a captain, so guess why I'm here?
He's the ship's master.
I am the con. Yes, sir.
Mentor to the crew.
You get more comfortable every day, so achieve your goal.
And occasional morale officer.
This is my second time I cut the cake. The first was for my wedding, and I got divorced. So it's not was not a tremendous success.
He's commanded everything from oil tankers to mega yachts, but nothing quite like this. Weighing in at over 100,000 tons, she's 17 stories high and cost £650 million to build.
We have a very nice lady, Scarlet Lady, very nice ship, and they treat like my Ferrari, but I don't have. Probably I will never have a Ferrari.
Maybe one day. But for now, Giovanni's responsible for nearly 3,000 passengers and over 1,000 crew from 75 different countries.
Good morning to everyone. First of all, departure from Miami today. The wind is the main topic for this maneuver. Gusting 26, 27, so you will push off the pier.
If the wind gusts over 30 knots, it could spell disaster for the planned 7 p.m. departure. It's on days like these that Giovanni relies on his team of experienced officers, including British Second Officer Georgia.
It's not your normal job. You live here, you work here, you go ashore with your colleagues, you eat with your colleagues, you laugh and cry with your colleagues. So yes, it feels like work sometimes, but not always.
Next route, Costa Mare up to Bimini, building up the speed quickly.
Despite being a seasoned seafarer,
so just wondering, when we go off the coast of Cuba, how much current are we expecting with us?
this aspiring captain still feels a little green around the gills every now and then.
People look at me like, what is wrong with you? Why would you work at sea if you get seasick? And they say, you know, drink your ginger ale, eat your green apples, look at the horizon. But when the horizon is doing all of that, I don't do very well.
High winds might mean a high chance of nausea for Georgia, so she and the team must monitor conditions minute by minute. If the wind gets too strong, then the ship's going nowhere.
Contingency plane, we can aboard the maneuver and we go back to the pier.
As the passengers start arriving at the terminal,
I feel very relaxed, vacation ready, when you first watch with her. Right? You know, who wouldn't want to go on that? She's waiting for us.
below deck there are over 1,400 cabins to be cleaned, public areas to be prepared, and tons of supplies to be loaded. For the crew, it's all hands on deck to make sure everything's ship-shape in time.
It's a boarding day today, so this is the day we're in. Everybody runs like Forrest.
And the sailors, that's passengers to you and me, are a discerning bunch.
It has to be perfectly done. Happy sailor, happy crew.
On deck 6, the first sailors are stepping aboard, and the person getting them into the party spirit is the relentlessly energetic Ryan.
Ahoy, sailors!
How we doing today?
Yes, you better work.
Walk the gangway like a runway and pose.
Before landing his dream job last year, Ryan thought he'd missed the boat.
Thought cruise ships weren't gonna happen for me, just getting older.
Older? He's only 34.
I still have pinch me moments. I've never been outside of the country before. I've never been on a cruise ship before, so I'm getting my sea legs, my travel legs.
Part cheerleader, part brand ambassador, often part dressed. He's a member of the Happenings cast, a group of larger-than-life characters that help set the tone for the cruise.
I'm the foodie, and I am the face of the food and beverage on board. We finally made it, right? You can head on in, bars are open. If you're hungry, deck 15, the galley's open. Lick me till I scream, the ice cream place is open. The outfit, yes. I'm jealous. Come on. I'm assuming there's more to be had on this trip. All right, you're gonna make me elevate my game. All right.
Today's a chance for him to weigh up the new sailors and give them a taste of what lies in store.
What's up, y'all? Pretty in pink, come on aboard.
Thank you.
Some people come on and you can tell that they're a little bit more laid back, so you just adjust yourself, you dial yourself down to their level, and then if the people behind them are party people, you dial it right back up. And then they get a look at all this, and then they're like, oh, okay. This is what we're doing today, so I'm very excited.
Welcome to Miami!
Welcome! What's up, y'all? I'm living for the nautical.
Mixed in with the sailors are some extra special guests. Real life rock stars.
Thank you.
Well, at least for the next 5 nights.
It's like we are actually real rock stars, which sounds bananas, but it's true.
These sailors are VIPs and have paid a premium for uber luxurious suites, access to exclusive parts of the ship, and extra special attention from Ryan and the crew.
Damien's always been a bit more of a rock star than me. I'm more like a geography teacher, but if I could be a rock star.
Damien and Paul are first-time cruisers.
We thought it was going to be blue rinses and buffets on a cruise, but
There's not a buffet in sight.
And one feature of this trip really sold them on the idea.
it was adults only and there was no children.
We love kids, but if we're on holiday, we don't want to be surrounded by other people's children. We just want peace and quiet and no screaming children.
Tell me about it.
We boarded as rock stars, are going to disembark as divas, I think.
They might have to throw us off this boat in a couple of days' time when our cruise finishes.
We refuse to leave.
Yeah.
But 2 decks below, a problem could stop the party before it's even begun. In classic rock star fashion, a departing sailor has managed to trash one of the 78 luxury suites. But rather than throw a TV through the window, they've cracked the marble in the designer bathroom. With a new rock star due to check in at any minute, it needs fixing, and fast.
We have to replace the marble, and it's our last rock star suite that we have to take care of.
I mean, it's not 1 tile, it's 5 tiles broken. Behind the toilet bowl.
Thankfully, canny engineer Sinisa keeps a stash of spare tiles on board, just in case.
Usually you need whole day, starting from morning until evening. Move.
But the sailors are due to arrive in less than an hour. Best crack on then. Oh.
A little bit of water. Well, this cabin is always occupied, so they cannot transfer the sailors to another cabin. This is the only chance we have. Yes, this is a big job for us.
Fixing the tiles is only half the job. Then it's down to cabin hosts Liz and Magic to turn this building site back into a luxury suite.
Once they are done, we will step in and clean everything. Then it will be like an amazing rockstar suite.
But as the minutes tick by, the marble isn't the only thing beginning to crack.
Mommy.
Sinisa, how long it will take to do the room?
We are not going to finish.
In Miami, it's departure day for Scarlet Lady. As passengers stream aboard for this adults-only cruise around the Caribbean.
Ahoy, sailors! What's up, y'all? How we doing? I'm living for this fit. I was gonna wear that.
And as VIPs sip on complimentary champers, it's business as usual down on deck 4.
Busy day.
Meet Basso. He manages a team of 20 housekeeping staff.
It's very big operation and it's a long day for us.
He's just been promoted to supervisor, and today he's got a big job on his hands. The team have over 1,000 pieces of luggage to deliver to 800 cabins across the ship.
Don't forget to write the cabin number. Eh? We're delivering luggage to the sailor cabin, and then make sure before the sailor arrive in the cabin, the luggage is already in front of their room.
His goal is to deliver the bags before the sailors get to their rooms.
All right, guys, make it nice. Make space, make space.
but something could be about to scupper his best laid plans.
Okay, we're gonna find that one, sir. We're gonna find that one. Which cabin number, sir?
A bag has already gone astray. His team has to track down the missing case without derailing the delivery operation.
Guys, empty gauges there, please. Take it out, the empty gauges. Bang.
Like a well-choreographed dance, cages of luggage come and go, despite the occasional misstep.
It's sometimes it's too much, but I really enjoy it.
Mission accomplished. Missing bags found and all delivered to the sailors' doors without them noticing a thing.
All bags delivered on time, so no missing luggages, so all good, yeah.
All hail Bato! Meanwhile, around the ship, VIPs, known as rock stars, are exploring their new digs.
Oh my God, look at the size of that shower.
Hello, welcome to the Rockstar Suite. Come on in, let's have a look.
Including Damien and Paul, who've splashed the cash on a suite worth $4,000. And there's not a cracked tile in sight.
As you can see, it is pretty big. This is one of the cheeky corner suites. Massive bed. Tablet, which controls everything from the TV to the curtains to the lighting. Turntable, record player, I'm not Lady Gaga, and the essential Spice Girls greatest hits, obviously.
Obviously.
Fancy bathroom, glass folding screens, everything is marble and beautiful. And we've even got our very own Rockstar robes as well.
But if fluffy bathrobes don't float your boat?
This would be everybody's favourite bit, I think. If you want to get your Tom Cruise on, we have a fully stocked bar, full-on cocktail making set with all the glasses you'd need for any cocktail that you want to make. We're doing all right.
Everyone knows that true rock stars come with a rider chock full of diva-ish demands. And it's up to a dedicated team of rock star agents like Selma to satisfy their every whim.
By the time we meet them, we have the preferences. We know already what they're drinking, where they would like to eat, how they like their service. So it's a lot for first day to remember.
Selma quit her 9-to-5 selling air conditioners to hit the high seas. Now she needs new ways to keep her cool.
Stress management goes when you have very difficult sailors and you have to manage your stress level. Hello, how are you?
Catering to the whims of up to 30 rock stars, including solo traveller Diana.
Hello.
Hi,
Come on
how are
in.
you, Diane? I just came to introduce myself. My name is Selma. I'll be taking care of you through your voyage. Everything regarding your reservations for the shows, for the spa, for the dinings, anything, you can let me know.
I need spa treatments, big time.
We're gonna take care of you.
Awesome. So now I'm doing my birthday celebration, just me.
You're not by yourself, you're with us.
Awesome.
Enjoy, have fun, let me know if you need something. All right, I'm gonna leave you to unpack, to relax, and then I'll see you later.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, bye-bye.
Oh my goodness.
While the ship begins to fill up with early arrivals,
How much for some of the Johnny Walker Blu-ray?
below deck, the emergency repairs to a trash suite are going from bad to worse.
Now we have another issue. They're not lining up.
Engineer Sinisa has managed to replace the broken marble in the designer bathroom. But now the high-tech vacuum toilet won't fit in the hole.
Now more people are here. They are from housekeeping. They are our bosses, our managers, our team leaders.
16 people in the suite, from plumbers to engineers to you name them, I don't even know. It looks like our own little sweet party going on in there.
The sailor is coming 1:30 or 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
As the minutes tick by, housekeeping duo Liz and Magic have even less time to clean the suite. But with a bit of gentle persuasion, the engineers make everything fit.
We're going to put the glue now. After that, plumber need to finish the job. After us, housekeeping need to clean everything. Everything needs to be perfect.
It's all right. Take your time. Just make sure it is done well.
Literally the shit job.
Plumbing emergency over. It's a race to get the room cleaned and prepped before the rock stars arrive.
Many balls done, so that's one less thing to stress about.
And with word that the sailors are on board,
All right, ciao, ciao.
the finishing touches are added. And the lucky rock star will be none the wiser.
It was stressful, I'm not gonna lie, but she's looking sexy and ready to receive our sailors.
On the bridge, Second Officer Georgia is on watch.
Assembly station open, yes please.
And the strong winds predicted this morning have arrived.
So right now we do have the wind blowing us off the dock. We're kind of gusting 20, 25 knots. So we're just monitoring, the lines are all nice and tight and the ship is nice and safely alongside.
With over 5 million passengers a year, Port Miami has some of the busiest waterways in the world. So despite having been at sea for 7 years, Georgia won't be trusted with the departure just yet.
Maneuvering the ship is career progression. It's kind of like the first time you drive a car, you know, you see it, you want to do it, and the same with the ship. Obviously, this ship is 110,000 tons and she's 278 meters long. She is a big girl to maneuver, so being able to get that opportunity is kind of a big moment in your career. Terminal V is a tricky maneuver, so that is why that is very much a captain maneuver, but we're all part of the team that makes these departures happen.
When she sets sail, the ship will need to spin around on the spot, turning 270 degrees before steaming down a narrow channel, which creates a challenge for Captain Giovanni.
Imagine that this is Scarlet Lady. I cannot turn immediately to starboard because here we have still shallow water, so we prefer swing in a turning basin and continue to swing like this and then proceed out of the channel. That's the plan.
To help him, Giovanni will be assisted by a local pilot to guide him through the busy waterways.
Okay, so how is the current, Mr. Pilot?
Current's going to be ebbing. We're going to have some current coming out of this bridge right here, flowing to the south.
The ship is 278 meters long, and the turning basin is only 350 meters wide, so there's only a slim margin for error. And the weather is getting worse.
We have strong winds from easterly northeasterly, correct?
Yes.
Very good. So the intention is to reach 2 knot speed, going in this position, and then as soon as Georgia, it will be in aft station, give the clearance, I will swing fast the stern to the wind, go inside the turning basin.
If the wind exceeds 30 knots, Captain Giovanni could be forced to rethink the maneuver, or worse, abandon it altogether and stay put.
We discussed with the pilot, we are ready to go, windy, but I feel happy.
ACR David.
Below deck, in the futuristic engine control room, second engineer David is also preparing for departure. Top of his list is making sure the ship's massive engines are primed and ready.
The heart of the ship is the engines. So we have 4 engines, 2 big, 2 small engines. Overall, the ship is 48 megawatts, the same as about 65,000 horsepower.
That's the equivalent of about 600 family cars. And David has no doubt about who's in the driving seat.
Yes, taking control.
The captain likes to think that he's in charge, but the engine is the heart and the brain, so you can have someone in the passenger seat who's telling you the orders, but at the end of the day, you're the one who's driving.
Cheeky. Up on deck, the champagne is flowing as sailors vie for the best view. On the bridge, the countdown has begun. Giovanni orders extra engines fired up.
Can you call and ask for the DGs, please?
ECR bridge?
Yes, bridge, go ahead.
Yeah, we have pilots on board. Can we have the second DG online, please?
As the excitement builds on deck, final preparations are made.
Copy, closing all watertight doors.
And at 7 o'clock sharp, it's time to go.
Clear on port side.
Very good, thank you.
Winds gusting up to 25 from the east.
Very good.
Let's do it, Captain.
Okay.
Pre-departure checks complete.
Okay, let's go.
With a slight nudge of the control stick, powerful thrusters push the ship away from the dockside and into the turning basin.
Call out if you see the wind go above 25 knots.
Yes, I'll call out.
Don't advise me if it's more than 25. No, joking. So full thruster to port.
Yes.
Tandem 2 and 2.
Yes, tandem 2 and 2. Bow thruster is 80 to port.
Despite the wind and the current, the ship glides around the basin. And while passengers drink in the views of Miami, Giovanni indulges in one of his favorite traditions.
Well, we go to say hello to our friends from Miami. So we go to blow the whistle to say hello. It's a tradition, seaman tradition. For me, it's a excellent and wonderful music. You can hear in 3, 2, 1, right now. I love traditions.
But as the ship heads out for her first night at sea, it's not all plain sailing ahead.
Doing that on land is very dangerous, but to do that on sea is very different.
Because the ship is listing this way. Really gotta be careful, watch out.
There could be a lot of injuries.
Scarlet Lady has departed Miami for a 5-night cruise around the Caribbean and Mexico. Tonight's the sailors' first taste of the food and entertainment on offer, and expectations are high. Below deck, preparations for tonight's inaugural performance are underway.
So we're going to dry run all the technical aspects of the show and make sure that everything is safe, ready to rock for the show once the sailors come in about an hour's time.
And theatre rigger Callum is in the spotlight. Before going to sea, Callum had ambitions of performing on stage, not just rigging them.
I first started off as a dancer. I used to do ballet and Highland dancing as a kid. On a Wednesday afternoon, I would finish school, I'd go to my dance class, and then I'd rush straight to football practice. But you know, you get a bit of grief and a bit of stick for the lads at school about it, so I started doing technical. I wanted to come to sea because it's a completely different lifestyle. Get to meet a lot of people from all over the world, and you also get to see the world and get paid for it at the same time.
And he's earning that money today.
So tonight is the opening night of Scarlet Lady. This is our first show that we're going to do, which is Untitled Dance Party. It's a massive party basically with the sailors. You don't sit down, you stand up, you get involved.
Called Untitled Dance Show Party Thing, the show is billed as a hype music video meets club scene absurdist dance party. And as with any absurdist dance party, preparation is key. It's up to Callum and Cassie to get everything ready before the doors open.
So right now we are rigging our famous nugget. It's a bright pink PVC inflatable whale. So this is the star of the show, if you would like to say that.
Long gone are the cruise ship crooners. Nugget, the PVC inflatable whale, is the new headliner. And if she's not properly strapped down, she could cause havoc.
If this whale wasn't secure, it could cause some damage, it could cause injury to performers, it could hurt a sailor, and that's not what we want here. We want everyone to have a great time and be safe at work.
Now secured, it's time to inflate the star of the show.
We're now just inflating the whale. Obviously it's blown up through its ass. Where else would you blow it up from?
The blowhole, perhaps? The Red Room Theatre is on deck 6, right at the front of the ship. Unfortunately, that means it bears the brunt of any rough seas, and tonight is no exception.
They really have to be careful tonight, because the ship is listing this way. Usually this is too heavy to move on its own, but today it's moved, so really gotta be careful, watch out.
That's why it's so different to doing shows on land, because the ship's always moving. Especially when you've got scenery pieces like this that are on wheels. If the ship was to list and no one was paying attention, then there could be a lot of injuries.
Not to mention, the ship's motion is playing havoc with the computer-controlled props, and Callum's fluffy pink piñata is the latest victim.
So right now we're having an issue when it's brought in. The piñata's not sitting right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out and we're going to run the showcase to see if it's a problem on the programming end rather than on the rigging side. And then we'll take it from there and see what happens.
With the piñata due to descend from above the audience, it's crucial it stops in just the right place.
Sometimes this can happen in rough sea. The system can kind of forget where its home is as such.
But with just an hour before the doors are due to open, the pressure's on to present a picture-perfect piñata for the sailors' first night.
If we don't get this fixed, we'll have some very annoyed guests.
While it's all up in the air for Callum, things are heating up down in the kitchen. Unlike most ships, there are no bottomless buffets here. Instead, it's posh nosh all the way. There are over 20 different eateries that cater to almost any culinary craving, with most meals cooked on demand. The Wake, specialising in steak and seafood, is one of the most popular restaurants on board, especially on the first night. And the man charged with making sure the first service goes well is Executive Chef Dominic.
What kind of boss am I? I'd like to think a good one, yeah. I'd like to think. I'm not a shouter or a screamer. I don't have that in me. I don't think it does anything apart from make people nervous.
Right. So tonight we've got 220. Our busy time is 7:30. Okay. We know what we need to do. So let's have a good service tonight. Yes, guys. Yes. Excellent. Cheers. We're expecting it to be a busy night tonight. We've got 200, 220 booths. Everyone wants to come here first because they've had a busy day of traveling and they just want a nice bit of steak. Generally, that's why we are normally maybe 20, 30% busier than every other venue.
But before the sailors get to sample his grub, Dominic needs to get the green light from Executive Tasting Chef Barry.
All right, so we head inside for our bit, yeah? Okay. Right, gents, ready? Let's go then, people. You don't need that.
He's the judge and jury on whether the food is up to scratch. And Barry's not afraid of dishing out some constructive criticism.
Please, when we're doing it, less in the pan, higher heat, toss it over, do it short and often. With the parsley, just let's try and not have too many stalks going through there. Blend it up so we're not biting on the nuts so much. A little bit more acid inside there, please. Okay, just put a little bit more reduction in there and a little bit more tarragon. Okay, that needs to be corrected. That needs to be corrected. Apart from that, good job, gents, yeah? Okay? As long as we can fix it before the guests get it, then we're good. Yeah.
And it's up to Dominic and the team to deliver the goods. Tonight's the first chance for the crew to get to know their sailors. And after a quick costume change, Ryan, the foodie, is on the prowl.
It is time to meet guests. I got my 2-button fit on today. This is a whole vibe. This is what I'm known for right here. Leopard print. Always have a lion with me. And we're gonna meet some guests today. And we're gonna have a really good time doing it. Yeah. Let's do it.
As a member of the Happenings cast, it's up to him to schmooze the sailors and make sure they live their best life whilst on board. His first stop is the test kitchen bar.
So what's up, sailors? We start this off with our ahoy.
Ahoy!
That's pretty good. It's usually like...
He's here to connect the sailors with the best food and drink on board.
So if we're ready to do this, let me hear you say hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Woo! Yes, let's do that.
Which inevitably means...
1, 2, 3.
Gumby!
Booze.
Cheers.
Absolutely amazing. I love this. This is so fun.
Everyone's like, this is so cool. And you're like, I know, and I get to do this for a living. So it's awesome.
Whilst Ryan revels in his role, back in the Wake, the first night's service is getting busy.
How are you doing?
Hi, really well, thank you.
And VIPs Paul and Damien have booked in for a relaxing birthday meal. Well, relaxing for them, maybe.
Medium filet mignon going to table 300. 500 fire.
Okay, 5 chowder ready, chefy.
What's the difference between a New York strip and a hanger steak? I think that's what I'm going to have. Medium rare, please. That's my cocktails. Oh, wow. Here we go.
To keep on top of the flurry of orders, Executive Chef Dominic has a foolproof system.
We've got different positions, so we've got position 1, which would be how it's served to the guest. Position 1 is the gentleman, and position 2 is the lady. So they know on the ticket exactly which position has what.
This way, every diner gets what they ordered, prepared just the way they like it. At least, that's the theory.
We've sent it to 609, but I need it again because they've sent it to 608. So medium rare. Little issue there. We've managed to send the table to the wrong table. So 608 got 609's food, so now we're having to redo 609's food. So that should be with them very shortly. That's the joy of working in a steakhouse. We managed to utilize someone else's food in order to give to that table and then avoided any problems. And hopefully they don't know.
With the restaurant getting busier and busier, Selma is struggling to locate 2 of her VIP rock stars.
Okay, I'm gonna just check on my sailors here because I didn't see them properly.
She can't clock off until she knows they're happy. But first, she's got to find them. They've got a dinner reservation, and she wants to be sure they make it.
I'm gonna wait for my sailors in front of the restaurant. It's gonna be like an accident, just to make sure that they're having a nice dinner, because the boy is celebrating birthday tomorrow, and he loves the steak, and he's going to the steakhouse tonight. So, make sure everything is good.
My hours are fixed, but sailors usually have the feeling that we are working 24 hours because I'm everywhere all the time whenever they need.
I need you every moment.
Do you want me to give you the map?
I got it.
I work 7 days a week. Yeah, that's the whole contract, no days off. Hi there, how are you?
I am.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where my people are, actually. Why they're not coming?
But just as she starts to think they won't make it...
Hi! Oh my God! You look amazing.
Hey, do I have a good table?
They're gonna make sure that you have everything nice.
Everything has been great.
Okay. All right. I want to hear all about it later. Yeah. Okay. If there's any issue, let me know.
Of course. Yeah, we have the messaging.
Absolutely. Thank you. See you later, guys. Bye bye. Whew, I'm done. Making them feel special is actually making my day. When you bring smile to someone's face, it comes back to you double.
Unfortunately for Selma, not every rock star has a smile on their face.
Okay, so I just got a message from my colleague that I'm having a situation with my sailors and I have to run quickly there to meet them because apparently they're not happy. And I don't like people that are not happy.
It's the first night at sea aboard Scarlet Lady, and the crew are working overtime to get their sailors into the party spirit. Unfortunately for Rockstar agent Selma, she's got word that some of her Rockstar VIPs aren't feeling the love.
I'm just gonna go to meet one of my sailors to see what's going on. They don't seem happy, and I don't like when somebody's not happy.
They've missed their dinner reservations, and they're not pleased.
Oh, here they are. Wow! You look gorgeous. How are you? What happened?
No, we're just trying to eat. We missed I think we missed our reservation at the wake.
Okay.
I thought it was at 7:30.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Friends Sandra and Dana are gearing up for a fun night, but sensibly want to line their stomachs first.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
We just want real food.
Real food. How about Mexican?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm taking you to my favorite restaurant, okay? I want you to have a proper dinner, all right? Let's go. I love the dress.
Thank you.
I would wear it all the time. Fari, darling, do you have a space for 2? Rescue me, please. I need my ladies to have a fabulous night. And please call me if you need something.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you back. I didn't know how upset they were. I was scared that they're gonna come and complain. And that's the last thing I want for, especially for the rock stars, because they do have a VIP status. This lady's a little bit sensitive, so let's see how the dinner goes.
Meanwhile, in the Razzle Dazzle bar, Ryan's also hard at it.
So tonight we are at our grog walk. We are at our pub crawl with our sailors tonight. We're gonna hit up 4 bars tonight, and these sailors are gonna get a lot of drinks tonight.
The grog walk is designed for sailors to mingle and explore the ship, climaxing with a pyjama party on deck under the stars. The event was fully booked hours in advance, although come showtime, the numbers have dwindled.
How many do we have right now? Let's check in. 15, okay. That's okay. We have time, Yes, yes, yes.
Fewer than half the attendees have shown up, which will make Ryan's job as host 10 times harder. His best bet is to stall for time and pray more revelers show up. Time to muster some small talk.
Yes. How we doing, y'all?
Ready.
Where are we from? I'm from Ohio, and we get a lot of Ohioans, and then we get a lot of Floridians. Mighty state of Texas. I've never been. We'll get started here in just a few minutes, waiting for the rest of our group, rest of our groggers. Yes. What's up? Where are we from?
But as the minutes tick by, the missing sailors are nowhere to be seen.
Would you be able to hang out for 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, because I have a feeling it's probably dinner that probably ran over late.
If you say so, Ryan. Meanwhile, in the Red Room Theatre, it's almost showtime. Theatre rigger Callum has prepped Nugget, his PVC pink whale, but the motion of the ocean is interfering with his high-tech piñata.
We have a major issue with one of our props. We have about 10 minutes to the doors open, and the prop isn't doing what it should be doing.
Rough seas are causing the ship to roll, interfering with the sensors that control the automated props.
We've got to get this sorted because we cannot let this happen. If we're late to start the show, we're going to have some very annoyed guests, and that's not what we want here.
The piñata is meant to descend from above the audience, stop, then crack open on cue. Trouble is, it's not stopping where it should.
We're going to bring it in to the floor and tell it where its home is, and then retry this cue again to see if perhaps that's the issue.
Callum has to race to recalibrate the system before the doors open and hope it solves the problem.
Keep it coming. Yeah, so it's looking good so far. We'll know in a few minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything should be good.
It's done the trick, and just in the nick of time.
With 2 minutes left to spare, we managed to fix the prop. It is all working. We're all ready to go. It's tested. We're all set. It's showtime. Bring it on. Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
And while Callum might not be centre stage, at least he's got a role on stage. He's on whale wobbling duty.
It's certainly more fun than sitting in the seat watching the show.
While the opening night kicks off in the Red Room.
Ahoy, sailors!
Ryan's optimism has paid off. And now the stragglers have shown up, he can get the party started.
We made it! So we're gonna go to 4 of Richard Branson's favorite bars tonight. We're gonna go here first, Red Bar, then we go to Pink Agave, then we go to the Loose Cannon, and then we're gonna end our night at the Athletic Club, which is also the backdrop for what? Pajama Party is correct!
With a curated cocktail and drinking games in each bar, it doesn't take long for these sailors to get into the swing of things.
I said, Sir Richard Branson outdid himself. We're drinking all the top celebrity drinks at all the bar and places.
And we're just going to have an amazing time.
I am really excited about this group. They're clearly on 20. They are pumped up. They are ready to go. So that makes our job 20,000 times easier. It's really how they make the night, and clearly they are going to make this a very memorable night. And I know I'm excited. We live for these nights. If this is a preview of what's to come on the voyage, I think we're in for a really fun time. Yes! We're doing this!
Coming up next time, the ship risks missing its first port of call.
It's a cardinal sin for us to be late to the port. We have to be there on time or we'll miss our slot.
A power cut threatens to derail an excursion.
We might have a power cut, but I'm sure it won't last for too long.
And a sailor goes missing in Mexico.
If you see him running, motivate him to run faster.
I think that they will remain overnight here in Costa Maya.
On the cruise.